Hey everybody, it's Never, and this is my favorite time of the year in WoW. It is Halloween! So, all kinds of stuff to do, a little bit of new stuff this year if you haven't done it. Go talk to a Forsaken Commoner or some commoner somewhere in a city and get the introductory quest, or just come over here to where the party is. The party is here in the ruins of Lordaeron, and it's also up in, oh man, come on, it's also over in Brill. So you can talk to these guys here, bye, and get all these quests and go do them. You know, this stuff's pretty self-explanatory. There's a creepy crate quest that gets you a creepy crate. I don't know if you can do it twice because I've never actually had a chance to do the creepy crate quest just incidentally, so I'm really thrilled that I was able to get a creepy crate this year, or at least I will be able to. I don't want to do the stink bomb quest. And then this guy over here, this smelly little orc wants like some candy, and then there's these guys, this smelly little blood elf has wands. This smelly orc has masks or whatever, and there's someone else. This guy, this smelly orc with the voodoo mask on. He's your buddy because he's got stuff. And look, there's 2 new dead cat pets this year, and they look pretty amazing. And in fact, we'll be showing off them and what sort of battle stuff they have pretty soon. But I wanted to show you the rest of the stuff you're going to want to do for the holiday. So you're going to come over to Brill. Look at the beautiful new Brill sky. It's just the greatest thing, and it's darker at night. I'm just so happy because Halloween's the best. So we're going to come over to Brill, and you'll notice that our Dark Lady Sylvanas, wait for it, has a witch hat on, which is pretty cool. So there's this orphan. This lady manages all the smelly orc kids, and she's got a bunch of stuff for you to do, and that's all cool. And every now and then the Headless Horsemen will come through here, and he'd be like, I'm going to throw some fire on your town. And so you stop the fires, make sure you get the quest. And then this is just like Brewfest. Take this little bucket, put it to a button, and go over and throw it at the fire. It doesn't look like this one's going to get put out, because there's a lot of fire over it. See, you hear that back there? That's Luthi coughing because what I said about the buckets and the fire was funny, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we'll throw it on this Cyclops pumpkin. You're going to get to see how bad people are at this because they can't even put the fires out. And it's not like it's hard. You just throw the water at it. I don't know. If you're a rogue, burst of speed might be kind of handy for this. But I'm probably going to lose interest in this, and I guess I should queue up for the Headless Horsemen. So we're going to queue up for Headless Horsemen. Boom. And oh no! Look at that. We didn't put the fires out in time. See, he's shouting at us. There he goes. You know, I'm not giving you any presents this year, you guys. Can't put the fires out quick enough. Okay, so now I guess we're just going to chase him down and go kill him in the dungeon. There's a bug right now sometimes where you'll spawn in a copy of Scarlet Monastery that does not have the whole thing for him. Don't worry, if you go kill the boss that's in that area, he will give you the same loot and the same Pumpkinhead reward thing that the Headless Horseman would have given you, at least at the time of this right now. So that's kind of cool. Another thing I should update you on is this magical little macro that we made to push quest item buttons currently doesn't work. Blizzard changed the way some of that stuff goes, so hopefully there's another way around that. But I think it still does push the extra action button that shows up right around here, so it still has some use, but it's not as cool as it used to be, which makes me sad because see, there's goofy stuff happening with quest stuff if you use like Pet Tracker. Because I don't know what Pet Tracker has to do with that nonsense. Oh man. So come on, thing. I want to go kill the Headless Horseman. Oh, another thing that you got to know is, so there's inns everywhere. There's like about 11 billion inns in Azeroth, maybe a little less than that. And they all give you, it's like the quickest quest ever. You just click it and then click done. And then you get this little glove, which is a pouch of stuff, or a handful of it. You have to open this before you can get another one, but this will give you tricky treats. If you go around to Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor, just those two, you'll have enough to buy one of those new cat pets. And so if you've got an alt, make sure you go on both of your characters so that you can get cat pets. And that's just for Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. If you go around to, what is it? If you go to Outland and Northrend and Pandaria as well, I included the Cataclysm stuff in Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor because let's be reasonable. If you go around to like the cooler places, the cooler like Northrend because it's cold and cooler. That's a bad joke. I'm sorry. Anyway, if you go to that place, then you'll get even more, and that's great. Oh my goodness, I need my poisons. Oh no, my buff. I'll tell you what, Aura Frames is being a real jerk lately because it's not showing stuff up. I love Aura Frames, and I don't miss Citrina because Citrina had its own problems, but I kind of wish Aura Frames was working all happy with the expansion here. So the Headless Horseman, once you get in here, you got to kill him, and then his head will detach. So you just got to go and kill that head. And don't waste your dots on the head. Don't even really waste dots on him too much, because he just kind of dies over and over again. Oh no, it's disoriented. That's okay, PvP. So then his head comes off again. Oh, that's... I moved a button recently, and it's in a different spot. Oh, Headless Horseman died. He actually says some pretty cool stuff, and the guy who does his voice acting is really good. I've always enjoyed it. So this is what's going to happen. He's going to drop that stupid mount for me because I want it really bad. Oh, look at that. An intellect thing. What am I going to do with that? It's not even that good compared. Okay, so we didn't want that, but inside he gives you this loot-filled pumpkin. We're going to open it up, and here's what's going to happen. There's going to be a mount in there, and there's going to be a Headless Horseman sword in there for me. Let's... Oh, man. I just got an ugly goblin mask. I didn't even get a broom. Oh, man. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll get lucky. Because the mount is just super cool. Okay, there's another thing that you can do. You can go and put out the fires. I don't even have a broom to look cool like everyone else. I really need to get one. So over somewhere, where is that thing? Oh, is he back here with fires again? That's really quick. There's another quest around here somewhere where you go learn how to put out the fires. Maybe I can't do it because the fires are here. Let's try putting the fires out for real this time, you guys. See that? I doused 2 fires in one throw. You gotta be smart about this stuff. While we're doing that, I've got a secret. So, I actually went and got one of these already because I was running around on my alt to get it. So I'm gonna summon this pet. He's really low, but man, he looks cool. Check him out. He's all ghostly and striped and stuff with like laser beam cat eyes and stuff. So he's a pretty cool little kitty, and he's got Pounce and Spirit Claws. Spirit Claws is pretty sweet because that's what that sparkly cat from the Celestial Tournament has, and he has Devour and Spectral Strike and Call Darkness. So Call Darkness and Spectral Strike are a really sweet combination. Or you've got Prowl, Devour, and Spirit Claws. So if you team him up with something that can call Moonlight, you're going to have a really nice setup. So I'd really recommend getting this little guy. Not only does he just look amazing, but he's also got really strong abilities. Oh, there's the fire. I want to get this fire put out so I can show you what you get if you put it out. Because he comes down here, and he's like level 11. So I'm telling you, you will just kick the crap out of him. He does not have a chance. He's like a one-legged guy in a butt-kicking contest. Yes! Yes, we did it! Did you see that guy? He did it. So now he's going to come down out of the sky, the beautiful, improved sky. He comes down from somewhere. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. I want that horse so much. I love Halloween. Okay, he comes down and kill. And see, he just dies instantly. And then his head flies off. Blarg. And then, look, I've got a quest. You can pick this up once a day. And we're going to turn it in over to this orphan. Smelly rogue thing. And you get jack-o'-lanterns and some pumpkin treats. And you get the pumpkin, gives you a quest item. And the quest item... Okay, here's the fire training. You get a tricky treat for it. And the cool thing, you can fill this bucket up and just run around with a bucket all day long. It's a conjured item, so it'll go away if you log out for 15 minutes, but other than that, you got a bucket. And so you can be like that walrus guy, but have your bucket. So let's see what's in the crudely wrapped gift. Magic broom! Alright. Magic broom is awesome. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to take magic broom and find some place to put it on. Let's put it right here for now. Because magic broom gives you something that everyone should be jealous of. It only lasts for Halloween because there's some things that Blizzard do that basically proves that they do not have a heart. I think they turn their hearts and souls off sometimes to be mean to people by not giving us magic brooms all the time. But they did give us this sparkly little ghost kitty, so it's kind of hard to tell. The magic broom is instant cast flying. So you can play all those crazy druid games like Chicken and see who dies by not going fast enough. Look how beautiful that is. So yeah, magic broom, you can do this stuff all day. Crazy druid games. It's really fun. If you get really talented with your keybinds, I think that you could get some way to play Quidditch or something with your footballs from like 3 years ago, whenever it was. But that's instant cast flying. There's a few places it's useful. Mostly it's just I'm jealous of druids for that. And I really want to have a broomstick. I would trade the Headless Horseman's mount for a broomstick, I'll tell you what. So also, there's a couple of other things that you can get if you save up enough of those tricky treats. And there's some weird stuff going on this year that Blizzard's kind of working on an answer for, I guess. And we're going to go back to the vendor and talk about that stuff. So you can get a little Wicker Man, and here's a Wicker Man here. You can throw the water or the fire on him, and then you can use the water and, like, I don't know. They say you're going to douse the Alliance's Wicker Man. One thing you might want to know is you can stand on top of the Wicker Man. So when you go to Stormwind, or when you come here if you're Alliance, if that's just kind of the way you roll, stand up here and then use the quest item while you're on his back. And then you're probably not going to be murdered in PvP if you're on a PvP server. So another thing to notice, not you, where's the, get off. There we go. Okay, he's got a little hat on. So Hallowed Helm, don't waste your money on this until you've killed the Headless Horseman a bazillion times, because you're going to get one of those from him if you need it. The Feline Familiar and Sinister Squashling are fine pets. I strongly recommend Feline Familiar, but both of them are good. This one has a chance to drop from the Horseman, so the moral of the story is wait until the end of Halloween, a couple days before the end at the latest, just before you spend your stuff, because you never know what's going to drop from the boss. And if you double up, it might be a little more difficult. If you have an alt, make sure you go do some dailies with them and go around and pick up the buckets so that you can get more pets than just what you're able to get. If you go and visit all the candy buckets and you do the dailies, I think the math was you get somewhere around a little over 600 of those things, so that's enough to get 4 things at 150. So you could get all 4 pets in 1 year if you don't have them, but if you want to get like the Hallowed Helm or something and it doesn't drop from the boss, you're going to have a hard time. And then there's also the little Wicker Man, which is a toy version of that Wicker Man right there. who looks like Fire Chewbacca. And he is a cooking fire too, like little Ragnaros. You can also get a magic broom. This is a stupid, terrible idea. Don't waste this crap on a magic broom that you can get by just doing the thing with the horsemen once a day. It's nuts because it goes away at the end of Halloween, which makes me very sad. Halloween's a bittersweet time because it's my favorite, and it's my favorite holiday, and there's things in it that just hurt my soul. Also, there's this exquisite costume of the Lich King. One thing to notice is it says 1 charge. That's not true. It has 50 charges, but you'll notice it costs 1,000 of these, which is crazy because it's impossible to earn 1,000 of them in 1 year. But when Halloween ends, they disappear. So Blizzard's kind of reworking this and figuring out how do we make this not make no sense. How do we make this make sense? There's a bug that makes it say 1 charge, but it's 50 charges. And that's pretty cool. You turn into the Lich King without his helmet on, which I guess is like, I don't know what he looks like when he's... Well, no, he can't take that helmet off. I don't know. Whatever happens, you turn into Arthas without the Lich King helmet on, but he still looks like the rest of the Lich King. It's pretty weird. The Alliance just unlit the Wicker Man. Alright, Fire Chewbacca, light back up. There we go. Hooray. So, get your bucket, light up Fire Chewbacca, complain about not getting a broom all year round, enjoy your instant cast flying, and more coverage to come if I can get a cool thing from the Headless Horsemen, or if I manage to get enough of the... I mean, I'm going to get enough candy to get the other cat, and I'm going to show you what they do. So spread the word. Halloween is just the greatest, and please complain to Blizzard night and day until they cave and give us magic brooms all year round. Please like the video if you liked it, subscribe and share with your friends so that we can all enjoy how great Halloween is, and thanks for all your support. Okay, thanks, bye.